Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, weird, wild world out there, and here we stand, folks. Al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams. That's the Natch, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. It's Thursday. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, Natch, can you smell that? Smells like the weekend, man. We just have to survive 2 more days, friends. 2 more days of the working week, and we are rewarded with 2 days off. Oh, hallelujah! It's December, Natch. It's December. It's officially December. It's that time where where thoughts turn to Christmas. Ugh. What are your plans for Christmas, dude? I never asked you.
No, I always stay in Madrid. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have any family traditions?
No, not really. No.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going to see my family in England. First time I've spent Christmas with my family in 8 years. Yeah. You know, obviously during the coronavirus pandemic, I couldn't travel, and then before that, it was laziness. So those are my excuses. No, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see Mama Bo. Yeah. Have you? What's the gift giving situation in Casa Natch? Yeah. Go on, tell me.
Now there are kids around, only for kids.
Just for the kids.
Yeah.
Nothing for Mrs. Natch.
Nothing. No, for Mrs. Natch, yes.
Okay, where is the line drawn? How's about mommy and daddy Natch?
No.
Nothing for them.
Nothing.
Screw them.
Well, maybe one thing like entre los hermanos, like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for me, I wouldn't buy anyone presents. It's not that it's just anxiety-inducing for me, the whole idea of Christmas shopping. There are people out there that actually like it. Oh, I love to buy gifts. Shut up. That's a lie. No one loves to buy gifts. And the worst people to buy gifts for are thoughtful people. The nicer the person, the worse it is to buy a gift for them. You know what I mean? They'll remember a conversation you had 4 years ago about a thing, and then they'll come with a book about that thing. You know, it's just terrible. You know, get me socks. You know, the worse the gift, the better I feel about giving mine. And then there are people who are just too lazy, and they give you vouchers from shops. Vouchers are, without a doubt, the worst gift that you can receive. Are you a voucher giver, Natch?
No. And I hate those boxes, like a night in a hotel, and then you have like 3 hotels in in Spain that they are never available.
Yeah, they are the worst. They are the worst. A spa weekend for you and your partner. It's like, come on. I get like 5 hours off a week, and I have to spend those 5 hours in a spa or in a hotel in a place where I don't want to go. Thanks. Cheers. Yeah. So for the first time in a long time, I have to think about what to get my mother for Christmas. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. If any of you watching the chat, watching the show or in the chat, have any ideas about what I can get for Mama Bo for Christmas, you let me know. Okay, who've we got in the chat? We've got Pedro from Instagram, The Bridge, Nurietam. If you want to join those good people who help every day create content on the ProBoh Show, you join them at twitch.tv/professional bohemian. Or just go to Twitch and search Professional Bohemian. That's Bohemio Profesional, pero en inglés. Super easy. Come on, guys. Okay, Pedro's saying, good morning, The Bridge. Good morning, Rob. I see we are in for a debate today. Yeah, I didn't post an unpopular opinion last night. I'll get into the reasons for why in a second. But yeah, we're going to have a little debate. Why the hell not? Nuria Tam's here. She says, good morning. I hate tradition tells you when to buy pajamas for your partner. Yeah. Oh, that's another terrible gift. Pajamas. I haven't worn pajamas since I was a child. You know? And I've never understood why I have to change clothes to wear clothes to go into bed. Do you wear pajamas, Natch?
Yes, I do.
I'm not a pajama person. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion for tomorrow. Pajamas are dumb. They're just dumb. Why do I need to have a separate wardrobe for sleeping? You know what I mean? Is it not enough that, I have to dress one way for work, another way for in my house, and then another way to go to sleep? It's like having a special pair of pants to poo. It's just a natural thing the body does. Go to sleep. You don't need to put on your little special shirt and your little special trousers. Do you wear socks in bed, Natch?
No, I don't.
I feel like I'm learning a lot about you today. No, me neither. Well, actually, I lie. I have and occasionally do wear socks in bed. Let me explain. Why. Because I can feel you out there, listeners, judging me right now. Socks in bed. When your feet are cold, your whole body's cold. And there's nothing wrong with wearing socks in bed. It's not the sexiest thing, I will admit, but there's nothing wrong with it. Min is here joining us from the Netherlands. How are you doing, Min? Pedro says, we prefer to give gifts in Christmas Eve, as opposed to waiting for the Reyes Magos. That's a tradition in Pedro's house. You know what, Pedro? In my home, in Bradford, I was raised in an Italian household. Well, an Italian and Polish household. But given that my grandma was Italian, she was the matriarch of the house. We celebrated Christmas on Christmas Eve too. And we gave all the gifts there. We'd have a big party where all my family would come round. All the adults would get drunk and argue, and the kids would play with their toys. It was a beautiful evening, full of magic and fighting. That's what Christmas is. Is there many arguments in the Natch household over Christmas?
No, only when politics appear.
Dude, yeah.
But no, we we ban it. Very quickly.
Yeah. It's classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Politics, religion, sex. All the things that we talk about on this show. The hot button issues. They're the most controversial issues. But the most fun to talk about. Yeah. God, I remember my uncles and my grandfather would just get into some really, really bordering on violent arguments. Okay, Min says, I'm in pajamas right now. Pajamas are comfy. Yeah, jeez Louise. So is the womb, right? I'm not going to go back there to sleep. The bed is comfy. The bed is comfy enough. I don't like the way the bed sheets feel on my skin. Well, buy new bed sheets. How can you have uncomfortable bed sheets? There's no excuse for it in pajamas. Okay, it's official. That's going to be the unpopular opinion for tomorrow. Okay, where are we? We're twins, Rob. Never seen the point in pajamas either, says Pedro. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. The bed is indeed comfy as well, says Min. All right, so why wasn't there an unpopular opinion posted last night? Last night, I was at the quiz. Well, I wasn't at the quiz. Myself, Natch, and Andrea were at the quiz night. There was a woman, Natch, who came to visit us from Valencia.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you do you remember her name?
No.
Mary.
Yeah, it was not.
Mary Chus. Bless you. Mary Chus came all the way from Valencia to come and see us, man. What an honor!
Yeah, it's amazing. It's difficult for me to go from my home in Madrid. I can imagine from Valencia. Wow.
So yeah, if you're listening, Mary Chus, thank you. It was an honor to meet you. We met Coco Lavanda and her family, her husband, and a beautiful child, Nachete, another Natch.
Yeah, the little Natch.
Officially the youngest person to play the quiz.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who else did we meet? People Lujan was there. Oh my God. Yeah, it was a good night, a fun night. Alberto Alonso's team won. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good team.
It was a good team.
The Fitz.
Yeah.
Any
combination. Any team that has Fitz and Guy in it, that's the team that wins.
Yeah, and Alberto knew all the
pop
nerd
culture,
stuff.
Yeah, he got 40 points, man. His team got 40 points. The second best team 30, and then the third best team like 23. But there was such a big leap between the first team and the second. You know what I mean? It was obvious that they had a ringer, a professional kind of player pretending to be an amateur. Let's see. Maximize comfiness, says Min. You don't maximize comfiness. It's gross. I'm going to be honest with you. It's weird. Wearing pajamas is weird. It's going to be an unpopular opinion for tomorrow. Yeah, so the quiz night last night was a lot of fun over there at Raw Madrid. The next quiz night is going to be in mid-January. Today I'm going to start organising all of that. Obviously, we can't do it the first Wednesday of January because it's Reyes here in Spain. And Spain basically closes. If you're not a Spanish person listening to the show, I know we've got a big multinational audience. If you're not a Spanish person, basically, whenever there's an opportunity to do no work, Spaniards grab onto that opportunity with both arms. And Christmas, whereas for most of us it lasts 3 days. In Spain, it lasts 2 weeks.
And that's it.
No. I'm lying.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
Ah, yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Christmas to New Year's and New Year's to Reyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it lasts 3 days in the rest of the world. Here, 2 weeks. Porque why not? It's look at So yeah, after Reyes, we'll look at the look at the next quiz night. I think it's going to be Fitz. I think Fitz needs to open up the new year.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it's his turn. Just because your head is naked doesn't mean the rest of you should be, Rob. I'm not saying I don't wear a hat. Do your pajamas have a nice little hat, man? Nice little comfy Santa hat. Like the 18th century pajamas. Okay, what else? All right, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, guys! Natch! It's episode 100.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Huh?
No, it's not. It's like 102.
Oh, I know.
We completely missed episode 100. But happy 100th anniversary, Natch.
Yeah, happy anniversary to you, too.
Oh my God, 100 of these things we've done. 100 unpopular opinions. We asked, how many? 10,000 humans questions. Oh my God. So all of you out there that are listening to the show, yeah, we've had our 100th anniversary. 100 episodes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, listeners, podcast listeners, the live audience who joins me in the chat. To those of you who listen live on Phone Radio, thank you so much for joining us on this ProBoh Show adventure for 100 episodes. May we get 100 more, friends. That's what I say. May we get 100 more. Min has answered the question. He says, yes, I wear a hat with 2 teddy bear ears. Oso peluche, right? Teddy bear ears. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything now.
Also de peluche.
I didn't deserve that one. Okay, the next one I actually deserve. I don't get it. 100 episodes. Oh my God, guys! If you want to join the ProBoh Show people, it's very easy. If you can't make the live show, in every single good podcast directory you can find it. Just search for the ProBoh Show. PROBOH, the ProBoh Show. I'll just type that into Google and you'll find me. I mean, unavoidable, Natch. Unavoidable. All right, what else do we have for today? Let's see what's coming up in today's show. Man, I've spent so long talking about nothing. In today's show, we're going to look at look at a shooting, Natch, in Complete the News. We're going to look at a shooting and a bad police officer in today's Complete the News. Those are, I believe those are both American stories. And then we are going to ask 100 humans to name something. You know the people in Disneyland who wear the costumes of the characters? Okay. We're going to ask, we've asked 100 humans what those people are not allowed to do when they're wearing the costume. What are you not allowed to do when you're wearing that costume? So, Rob, it slipped by inadvertently. It did. The 100th episode just slipped by. I think we're on 102 or 103. But thank you, Bridge, for being here for like 103 of them. Never misses an episode. I love it. So we're going to ask 100 humans. That's coming up in the second half of the show. In the first half of the show, we have an amazing unpopular opinion today, which I feel like may not be all that unpopular. But I'm not going to tell you, folks. You're going to tell me, as per usual. While we're here, guys, I'm here, you're here. Let's look at what's going on in the world. Natch, did you know that scientists have revived a 50,000-year-old zombie virus? You know? Because COVID is over, man. It's time. They're thinking, it's time for the next. No, it's true. Scientists have revived a 50,000-year-old zombie virus. A zombie virus because it was dead. It was in the ice in Siberia, in permafrost. So that's permafrost is frost that never melts, basically. So scientists have revived 50,000-year-old zombie virus from Siberian permafrost. How do you feel about that?
We spend money in such stupid things.
Okay, let me rephrase it for you, because every single news article I have read about this topic feels like it's fear-mongering. Even this one, this is from znews.india.com, but there are tons of articles about this. Even they say, is this bad news for planet Earth? Oh my God! Look, guys, like it or not, the ice caps are melting, okay? So the ice is melting, and there are viruses trapped inside of this ice. If there are viruses out there that could get out into the population, I would rather scientists already have a head start in how to cure those viruses. Do you know what I mean, Natch? This is the thing. Everyone's spreading fear, and I'm here to tell you, like, don't be scared, guys. These scientists in the Siberian permafrost have identified 13 zombie viruses which pose a potential threat to lives on the planet. So what they're doing is, as this ice is melting, they are collecting these viruses and working out how we can vaccinate or how we can fight against them before they become a problem in the future. I think this is a way to stop another potential pandemic rather than a way that will cause a new one. Okay? So if you read this news, read it with that lens. I'll read a little bit of the article for you. Climate change caused by various factors, including global warming, is leading to many disastrous consequences, and one of which is melting ice caps on planet Earth. Melting of glaciers and other ice-clad regions, ice-clad like covered in ice, ice-clad regions are now releasing material that has laid in the frost, frozen for millions of years. One such phenomenon is occurring in the Siberian permafrost, and scientists have now revived a number of zombie viruses, and many which pose a great threat to the human race. Now, would you rather not, thinking about it like this, even though every single headline I've read has sounded like this is a dangerous thing, do you really think it's a bad thing now, Natch, when it's rephrased?
No, now it sounds better.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, I just hate the media. I hate the news media. Why spread fear? Why spread fear? These scientists maybe should be celebrated a little more than they are, for actually doing the work and going out and getting ahead of the next global pandemic. Because let me tell you, folks, one of the biggest dangers is not the sea rising. It is these viruses that lay dormant in the ice, waiting for the ice to melt so they can resurrect themselves, these zombie viruses. And yeah, they've identified, so they've characterized 13 new viruses isolated from 7 different ancient Siberian permafrost samples, 13 of them. So hopefully they study these viruses and they can stop a pandemic before it's happening. Also, don't eat bats. That's another good way to stop pandemics. All right, and what else is happening? Natch, do you remember the movie Willow? Remember Willow?
I didn't see it.
No, as a kid. It was, all right. Willow was a fantasy movie, I believe directed by Ron Howard. So Willow, he was this, he's like, he looks a little bit like a hobbit, I guess, visually, Willow, the character. He was a farmer entrusted with the task of delivering a princess that is destined to kill an evil queen. That's basically the plot. It starred Val Kilmer. I don't know if you remember Val Kilmer from the 90s. He was a big deal. Or the 80s. It was a movie from 1988. Well, they've recreated the story. They've resurrected the story on Disney Plus, Natch, and there is now a Willow TV series on Disney Plus. Actually, the first episode was actually yesterday. I haven't seen it yet, but the reviews are surprisingly good. Apparently, it's a surprisingly fun-filled, action-packed show, so I'm excited to see that. If I get time tonight, I'll watch it and I'll let you know how it is. It must be hard to monitor viruses coming back to life due to the ice melting. How do they do that? Do they just sit there waiting for the permafrost to melt and catch the first sample? What a job. I believe they actually dig into the permafrost. They take out cores. Okay, these tubular masses of ice, and in melting that they find these viruses. But Rob, you need the clicks on your article, so time to frame it as if you're alive for 2 more months. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They don't news outlets don't want to give us actual news. They want to scare us. You know, they want to write a salacious topic so we click on it. That's it. That's the game. Gain clicks. I know. I used to be in that game myself. The bridge. He was a giant hobbit with hairless feet. Well, he wasn't. He's a small man. He's played by a guy called Warwick Davis. Very famous small actor. Okay. Him and Val Kilmer. I don't know if Val Kilmer's actually in the series. I doubt it, given that he has problems with his voice. All right, let's go to today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay, guys, so as you know, I couldn't post about today's unpopular opinion, but I do have one. I didn't have time last night. But I do have one. Okay, so here we go. Musical films. Okay, musical films are terrible. I'm not talking about musical theatre. I'm talking about musical films. They are terrible. Do you like musicals, Natch?
Not really.
No, me neither.
But I don't hate them.
I mean, I don't hate them. I've seen, I enjoyed Moulin Rouge, I guess. You know? I don't think you could consider 8 Mile a musical, but that was a good movie. You know, it's not a musical, though, really. So, yeah, musical films suck. The music in musicals is just tacky. Okay? Ortera, right? Tacky. It's overly theatrical. And everyone is pronouncing everything so clearly that it doesn't sound natural. You know, isn't the idea that the music is supposed to be weaved into the story? Well, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like, okay, we're going to stop the story to sing a little song. And it's terrible. I was so happy when Disney stopped doing songs. Oh, and then they started again with Frozen. Let it go. Ugh. Anyway, let's continue. The songs tend to go on too long, for my taste. They go on too long, which leads the film to stop the plot. It stops the story just to throw a song in there. Like, how did the song Let It Go forward the storyline? It didn't, in the slightest. It was just talking about how free and independent and lovely she is with her ice powers. Congratulations. You just killed 5 minutes in the movie I was enjoying. All right, next. Musicals are the most restrictive form of storytelling because they waste film time in a single plot point. They waste it by singing and dancing for a few minutes. It's just ridiculous. A movie is like 90 minutes long, right? You're going to kill 30 of those minutes singing me songs that are just tacky and weird. The acting is unnatural because they're singing things. It's just weird. It results in this weird abstract film where you're kind of stretching out 30 minutes of plot into 90 minutes, and it's stupid. We should stop making musical films. But that, friends, is my humble opinion. What I want to know is yours. In a few minutes, I will post a poll in the chat. You will tell me, is musical film weird? Erroneous? It is, I think. But I'm an idiot, so who cares what I think? All right, friends, we are going to go head first into our first commercial break. Guys, a lot of things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you decided to take the time to spend some time with me. And let me tell you something, folks. It means the absolute world. See you soon. Hey, guys. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, ProBoh. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ProBoh Show for this Jueves. If you are tuning in live, it is currently 9 a.m. Central European Time. For those of you in other parts of the world, it is a different time. I still haven't done the research, the basic research. In the UK, it's 8 a.m. There you go. You're welcome, friends. Did that work for you? All right, so if you're just tuning in the first part of the show, we spoke about the quiz night that Natch and I attended, where we actually were the hosts last night. It was a lot of fun, met a lot of you out there. Thank you so much for coming. It's an absolute honor to meet you. Someone who came all the way from Valencia to meet us last night. What an honor, Mary Chus. And then we spoke about Christmas, what we're doing for Christmas, our Christmas plans. Brace yourselves, folks. In the midst of an energy crisis, Madrid is about to put up all the Christmas lights. Oh, dude, Natch. Do you see the irony there? I wonder how much the local council have to pay for electricity, but just for the Christmas lights. You know? Would you prefer to have a lower electricity bill and no Christmas lights?
I like Christmas lights.
Yeah, I mean, me too, I'll be honest. Me too. I feel people assume that I'm a Grinch about Christmas, and I actually love Christmas. It's my favourite holiday. Okay, and then we went into today's... then we spoke about Willow, the new TV series based on the 1988 movie. Launched by Disney Plus, that apparently has some great reviews. People saying that it's fun, so I'm going to check that out. I'm a big fan of fantasy movies and such. Sorry, Matt, that was bad. I usually put my phone on silent. My bad, guys. My bad. Okay. And then we went on to look at the zombie viruses that are being resurrected in the Siberian permafrost. 13 types of viruses from over 50,000 years ago being studied by science to potentially overcome or battle against future pandemics. Of course, the news media don't report it like that. They say, zombie viruses, we're all going to die. But, that's just not the case, folks. That's just not the case. I think over the last few years, as a society, we've grown to distrust science. And that makes me sad, man. That makes me really sad. What we should be lacking in trust in is how the media portrays several stories. I think so many people only read news headlines, and they don't read the actual story to be able to make an informed decision. That makes me sad too. And then we went into today's unpopular opinion, which was musical films suck. They're the worst. Let's see what you guys were saying in the chat. Okay, Pedro said, let's see. Most of them suck. I enjoyed La La Land just a bit, I must confess. I haven't even seen La La Land. It's just, as soon as I know it's a musical, I usually just tune out. I'm going to be honest with you. What about Sound of Music? It's a kind of classic in my family. Yeah, I mean, me too. But I watched it when I was young and impressionable. Have you ever seen The Sound of Music as an adult? Man, does it suck. It sucks so bad. You know what I mean? She's a nun. What's he doing? That father. Why so many children? Put it away. You know, if I had that many kids, let me tell you something. I wouldn't be singing and dancing. I'd be in therapy. Anyway, Sound of Music, whatever. Let's continue. Min, I don't think about musical movies in a different way from, say, action movies. They're filled with action and explosions that don't add to any plot, just to look cool. Okay, that's a fair point. But an explosion doesn't take as long as a 5-minute song about, you know, how you've got frost superpowers. Or daughter deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Come on. What is that doing for the story? Is that advancing the plot? No, not at all. An explosion is like 3 seconds. You know, whatever. It's short. Okay, let's see. Aren't a lot of songs in Disney movies used to convey inner thoughts and character progression? Important for the story, but fairly boring to the kid audience. Look, let me tell you, it's not important to the story, because you can convey that emotion in one line of dialogue. And there's another thing, like one of the keys to script writing, I've written many scripts in my life, one of the keys is to show, don't tell. Okay, so you try and cut back on the dialogue, say, of people explaining what's happening in the plot. You rather show what's happening in the plot. But in musical theatre, that's exactly what you do. Or musical TV. You do all the telling and none of the showing. Because you're singing it, oh, I'm feeling so happy and powerful and empowered right now. Whatever, it's lazy. Okay, let's continue. Alone Strong, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Min, like Moana, did a really good job with that. Moana is an absolute gem, so it might be the exception. Come on, I'm shiny. What did that do? The crab that was going to eat Moana with shiny jewels on his back. I'm shiny. Come on, how did that forward the plot? I mean, don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. You know, I almost forgive animated movies for the musical elements because they're animated. It's the live action musicals that really make me angry. Not make me angry, but I just think, what a waste of time. Like, I have to sit here and listen to this song when what I could be doing is, you know, being taken on an adventure, following the plot. People can dislike musicals for all different reasons. This is Alone Strong. And even have different definitions of musical. For example, Baby Driver is very much a movie propelled by an in-universe music, but the characters don't sing. Is it a musical? I would say no, it's not. I would say Baby Driver falls along the same lines as 8 Mile, the Eminem movie. I think they're musical adjacent, but they're not musicals. Okay, a musical is classic singing and dancing. Everyone's going to pause from what they're doing to have a communal dance, because that happens in reality, doesn't it? You know, come on, whatever. Your first action should be to listen to them and find out if there's something specific they don't like. All right. Min says, I love Baby Driver. The movie brilliantly incorporates music into its cinematic art. To me, it wouldn't be counted as a musical, though. To me, that includes singing. Yeah, me too. Moana's crab was pure entertainment. Yeah, I do like the actor who voiced the crab. I can't remember his name right now. Jermaine something. A New Zealand actor.
Clement?
Jermaine Clement. Oh, wow. Natch, give yourself a ProBoh approved, dude.
ProBoh approved.
It used to be one of my kids' favorites.
Wow. Yeah. Dude, you're on fire. You're on fire today. So, yeah, final thought on this. I'm going to be honest with you, friends. Oh, wait, let's look at the poll. Okay, so the poll was, can we get a drum roll? 80% of the people think that, yes, musical movies are bad. That's what they think. Hey, you know, I'm just going to say, Natch, today we win. Today movies win. Cinemas win. Cinema wins.
I will only make an exception with Grease. I love Grease.
Oh, God. That is one of the most egregious musicals for me. You know what the worst musical is for me? West Side Story. Oh, God. You know what I hate the most about West Side Story? Is it's about gang members. I have seen more intimidating 6-year-olds than these gangs dancing and high kicking and pirouetting through New York. It is just the worst. When you're a jet, you're a shut up. It's the worst. It's the worst. I mean, okay, Grease isn't so bad. Grease 2 was terrible. But Grease isn't so bad. It's, again, a classic. Rob, completely unrelated. Did you check out your Spotify Wrapped this year? I did not, but it's all going to be royalty-free music that I use for my streams. So I don't care. You have no love for Sweeney Todd? No. None. Are we talking about the, oh God, what's his name? With Johnny Depp. Well, you know the movie I'm talking about. If you're talking about that one, no, I have no love for Sweeney Todd. I have no love for musical film. But I will say, now that we've finished the debate, I will watch a musical movie. When there's singing in the animated movies, you know, I've been known to tap my foot. We don't talk about, what's his name?
Bruno.
No. You know what I mean? I don't think musical movies are that bad. Just for the sake of putting up a good argument today. You know, I pretended. But they're not so bad. Is it my first choice in movie? No, it would probably be my last. But, yeah, it's not so terrible. It's not so terrible. So on that note, let's go to 100 Humans. Oh my God, friends. Oh my God. It was a long walk to work across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans. And I asked them all a question. So today I asked them to name something a Disney World or Disneyland character is forbidden from doing in costume. Okay, so these guys that dress as the characters from Disney movies, things that they cannot do while they're wearing the costume. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I am in possession of the top 7 answers. Your job, friends, is to identify which or what are those 7. All right. Okay, what do you think, Natch? What can't they do?
Curse, for example.
Ooh, to curse, to swear. Pedro agrees with you. He says cursing too, swearing. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done, Natch. Well done. 3rd place. Nice. Okay. Nuriatam says speaking. Speaking. They can't speak. They can't talk. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. Nuriatam is on fire. Pedro's on fire. You, Natch, are on fire today. Well done, guys. Okay, next one. Laughing. Is laughing there? No, it's not. It's not there. I don't know if they're encouraged to laugh. Pretend you're having a good time. Laugh. Okay, so laughing isn't there. Sorry. Okay, next one. Pedro says sex. Why do we always go there on this show? Things that the Disney World employees dressed as characters can't do in their costume. Okay, sex. Is it there? No, it's not. You know what I mean? I've never had a fantasy of making love to Winnie the Pooh, so I don't think sex would ever be an option. Or Mickey Mouse.
And if you don't wear the costume, you can't either.
Yeah, exactly.
Have sex in Disneyland.
Exactly. If you're wearing the costume, how are you going to do that? You know, you'd have to cut a hole in it or something. I don't know. Let's not go there. Let's continue. All right. Nuriatam says eating. Eating. Can't eat or forbidden from eating while wearing a costume. Is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. It's the second most popular answer, with 17 of the 100 humans saying eating. Alone Strong says to smoke. They can't smoke a cigarette while dressed as Mickey Mouse. Although I have it on good authority, Natch, that Mickey Mouse is a pack a day, man. Yeah, he smokes a pack a day. A lot of stress. Okay, smoking there. Yes, it is. It's the 7th most popular answer, with 6 of 100 humans saying smoking. All right. Let's see. Min says to rob a bank. I think that's not just forbidden at Disneyland, Min. I hate to break this to you. I think that's forbidden everywhere. Is it there? No, it's not. Sorry. Not there. Okay. Drink alcohol, says Pedro. To drink alcohol. Is drinking there? Yes, it is. Well done, guys. You know what? I anticipated today's would be much more difficult, but everyone, you guys are killing it today. Okay, so drinking. Alone Strong, swear. We've had that one. Cursing. Well done. It was there. It was the 3rd most popular answer. So drinking alcohol is there. It's in 5th place, with 10 of the 100 humans saying drinking. Okay, drunk driving, says Min. Oh, 3rd degree murder. Kidnapping. No, none of those are there, Min. Alone Strong says to flirt. To flirt, ligar. You're forbidden from flirting while dressed in a Disneyland costume. Is it there? Yes, it is. The wonders of being flirted with by Goofy the dog. I don't even know if Goofy's a dog. Is Goofy a dog or a cow?
Apparently it's a dog.
Oh, it's a dog. All right. All right, well, there you go. I don't know. It's a weird-looking dog. All right, so flirting is there. Damn Disney employees have a lot of freedom. Can't be violent or aggressive, says Min. Can't be violent or aggressive. Let's say fighting. You're forbidden from fighting. Is it there? Yes, it is! Oh! Min, with 19 of 100 humans saying fighting, that is our number 1 answer. Well done to you, sir. Well done. Well done. So, here we go. Let's go through the list. I asked 100 humans to name something that a Disney World employee dressed as a Disney character is forbidden from doing. Okay, here we go. In position number 7 was smoking. 6 of 100 humans said smoking. They can't smoke while they're dressed as a character. In position number 6 was flirt. They can't flirt while they're wearing the costume. Makes sense, given that it's mostly children there, right? In position number 5 was drink. They can't drink alcohol. 10 of 100 humans said that. In position number 4, when I asked 100 humans what a Disney World character is forbidden from doing in costume, they said talking. Talking. 14 of 100 humans. In position number 3 was swearing or cursing. No swearing or cursing while dressed as Goofy. In position number 2 was eating. I don't think they're forbidden from eating. I just think they can't with a big head on, right? How are you going to do that? A really long straw, I guess. I don't know. Eating. 17 of 100 humans said eating. And in position number 1 was fighting. They can't be violent or aggressive. 19 of 100 humans. Well done to everybody, especially you, Min. Well done, Min. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you did it with no clues today, guys. No clues today. You're on fire. Don't know how you do it. Let's see. Goofy is a dog. Who dates a cow, I guess? Never thought it through. I don't know. He's kind of a weird-looking dog, though, right? And isn't there another dog in the Disney universe?
Pluto.
Pluto. And doesn't Pluto walk on 4 legs?
Yeah, Pluto is like a proper dog. Yeah.
So why is Goofy like a human dog and Pluto's a dog? The Disney, go home, you're drunk. It's confusing. His friend Mickey owns a dog. That's another thing, yeah. Exactly. So his friend, Mickey Mouse, owns Pluto, right? So he has a slave, basically. He has a member of Goofy's race enslaved. No one ever talks about that. Hashtag think about Goofy. Poor Goofy. Oh dear. I get a well done for getting the top answer and giving 10 of bad answers. Yes. That's exactly how this works, man. To be fair, Donald Duck also eats turkey at Christmas. Oh my God, I never even thought of that. Donald Duck is a cannibal. He's eating birds. It's a true story. And Donald, put some pants on. There are children watching. That's all I'm going to say, Donald. Put some pants on. There are children watching. I don't know how he gets away with it. But whatever. Let's see. And he goes to feed ducks at the park. I've never seen him feed ducks, but I believe you. I believe you. All right, guys. With all that said, let's go to today's Complete the News.
Complete the news!
The bridge just said, what world do you live in? Pluto is a proper dog. So what's Goofy? Some weird genetic experiment. I don't know. I don't know where Disney was, before they legalized marijuana in Florida, Disney had a stash, I'm pretty sure. We're going to make a dog, 2 dogs, right? One of them a slave and the other one free. One's going to walk on 4 legs, and the other one on 2. I mean, come on, Disney, go home, you drunk. Go home. Also in the comics, Donald also owns a dog. Jeez Louise. I didn't know there were Disney comics, honestly. Anyway, there we go. So what's this section? This section is Complete the News. I'm going to give you a news headline, and you, my friends, you are going to identify the missing information. If you're one of the many people watching the show and not interacting, well, this is your moment. All you have to write is A, B, or C. Okay, let's go with the first and maybe only news headline for today. Okay, here we go. Blank shoots blank dead after stepping on his shotgun. Blank shoots blank dead. So blank shoots blank dead after stepping on his shotgun. Shotgun, I think, is escopeta, right? Shotgun. I don't know, Natch. Is it?
Será posible. Oh! Vaya nivelazo.
Thank you.
I'm not sure. Again,
I think it's escopeta.
Rifle, I don't know.
If video games have taught me anything, it's that shotgun is escopeta. Okay, so blank shoots blank dead after stepping on his shotgun. Is it A, dog shoots owner? Is it B, daughter shoots father? Or is it C, wife shoots husband? Blank shoots blank dead after stepping on his shotgun. You know, if it is C, if it's wife shoots husband, yeah, after stepping on his shotgun, entre comillas, in inverted commas, you know. He wouldn't put the toilet seat down, no matter how many times I asked him. He was squeezing the toothpaste from the middle. It was a tragic accident. Okay, so blank shoots blank dead after stepping on his shotgun, his escopeta. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. A, dog shoots owner dead. Daughter shoots father dead. Or wife shoots husband dead. Woo! Pedro says, Pluto shoots Mickey. Or maybe Goofy shoots Mickey to set his brother free. Maybe they're related. I don't know. They're both dogs. Why is a man getting killed in all 3 scenarios? Rob, you're sexist, says man. Hashtag me too, man. You know what I mean? It's an actual news story. I didn't make it up. Okay, what do you think, Natch? Is it A, dog shoots owner, B, daughter shoots father, or C, wife shoots husband?
I'm going to say A.
Dog shoots owner. Okay, let's see. The chat seems to agree with you. Everyone's gone for A here. I will salute The Bridge for being the only person who says wife shoots husband. And I will salute Nuriatam for being the only person who says, B, daughter shoots father. Let's get a drum roll, Natch. Dog shoots owner after stepping on his shotgun. Yeah, I think, or maybe the dogs are starting to rebel, Natch. Maybe the dogs are starting. You're gonna castrate me? Okay, let's see. Look at this thing on the floor. Bang, accident. I mean, you can't arrest the dog. You can't arrest the dog. You know. Okay, let's see. This is from Newsweek.com. Newsweek. This article from just a couple of days ago. A 30-year-old man in Turkey. It was in Turkey, was reportedly shot and killed by his own dog after the canine stepped on the trigger of a shotgun and it fired at him. He was killed while out hunting with his friend in the Kizlan Plateau in the Samsun province of Turkey. A newspaper reported. While putting his dog into the car, the animal's paw touched the loaded weapon and the rifle fired from a short distance. He was taken to hospital and later pronounced dead. There you go, folks. Treat your dogs with respect, man. They'll start to rise up. It'll be like Planet of the Apes, Natch, but with dogs. Everyone just walking around smelling each other's bum. Would have been a very different movie. The dog must have thought it was a turkey. Wah, wah, wah. Oh my God, friends, I've had so much fun today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for listening, listeners. Don't forget you can get the podcast on every single good podcast directory. This is me leaving for today, friends. I will just say this. So many things you could have been doing today, friends. So many things. And instead of doing those things, you decided to spend some time with me, and it means the absolute world. See you tomorrow.